Despite things looking a little hairy in the ninth inning, the Yankees pretty thoroughly dominated the Kansas City Royals on Wednesday night. The final line reads 6-3 after, and let's just say, adventurous ninth inning for Mark Leiter and the Yankees defense. A dropped pop-up on the infield, followed by a two-run homer, followed by a throwing error that allows a guy to score all the way from first base. Like, there's just so many weird things, but Devin Williams able to come in, lock it down with those final two outs, and the Yankees have won yet another series against the Kansas City Royals with a chance to go for a sweep later this evening. And really, the Yankees were buoyed by a very, very strong outing from Clarke Schmidt, who went 6 innings, allowed 2 hits, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, no earned runs, drops his ERA to a 3.6 flat, and a 5-run second inning, which really got things going for New York. They took a big 5-0 lead, and they never looked back at that point. It all started with a Cody Bellinger triple, a Jazz Chisholm walk, and then eventually just doubles from Austin Wells, an RBI single from Paul Goldschmidt, an RBI single from Ben Rice. Just all really a really solid performance throughout. And then Judge hits his 4th home run in the last 3 games, his 25th of the season in the 7th inning, and he is now one of 2 Major League Baseball players, with the other being Seattle catcher Cal Raleigh, to have 25 or more home runs so far this season, and now is on pace for more than 60, given his recent burst here. And then we're now just ever so slightly past the 40% mark of the season for the Yankees, and not only do they have more than 40 wins, they have 20 road wins this year, one of 3 teams in Major League Baseball with 20 road wins. So overall, a really, really solid performance. Paul Goldschmidt was 2 for 5 in this game. The only Yankee with multiple hits, believe it or not. So the Yankees got contributions throughout their lineup, but not really from the same person twice. A couple other notes for this game. One, I know we talked a lot about it coming in, about the wall of lefties. Well, the Yankees passed their first 2 tests with flying colors, and they will not have a lefty test later today, as Cole Reagans was put on the IL. So the Yankees will have a right-hander to go up against, but we'll talk about that toward the end of this podcast here in a few minutes. But Chris Bubich led the American League in ERA coming into this game. He no longer leads the American League in ERA. Allows 5 runs in 4 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, and the Yankees hit him, and they hit him hard in this game. And really, it was good to see because not only did the Yankees have success so far this series in their 2 starts against lefties, 2 lefties that have been pitching really, really well coming into this game as well. So not just any regular old lefty starters. And then the other thing of note here, Jazz Chisholm leaves, 2nd game in a row, leaves early. Different injury this time. I believe they said it was hamstring tightness. I'm checking on it right now. He left the game because of that neck stiffness in the first game of the series after the tag from Michael Garcia. In this case, he, injured. I'm trying to see what his official injury did. I know it's his leg. I'm just trying to see what his official, I believe it was hamstring. But either way, he is left groin tightness is what they're calling it. So he left the game due to left groin tightness. So I would not be surprised to see him get an off day today, just given the fact that he hasn't been able to make it through these last couple games with a couple of various ailments, I should say. And then the Yankees are on a long double-digit game stretch here of no days off. So you're going to see some guys need to get some off days here and there throughout this, just in general, just to work their way through. And I would not be surprised if he gets one here today in this series finale. But, overall, this was 9th inning aside, because 9th inning got ugly there, mostly due to self-inflicted wounds. Obviously, the Sal Perez 2-run home run, he connected with all of that. But it just starts with that Bloop that falls in the infield between Austin Wells and Oswald Peraza at third base. You've got Mark Leiter Jr. throwing a ball from Kansas City, Missouri to Kansas City, Kansas, and to allow the runner to come around from first base to score. But so some of the little stuff you want to see cleaned up there, a little sloppy play, but they built themselves a 6-0 lead at that point. So they were able to weather that storm, and they'll be able to come back here and go for the sweep. And they will be doing so against Seth Lugo, who is pitched to a 3.46 ERA in 56 2/3 innings so far this season. And the Yankees themselves will turn to Will Warren, who the young pitcher who has flashed at times, but has also been all over the place. So after some decent starts in May, the Dodgers really roughed him up on May 31st at Dodger Stadium, and then he wasn't particularly strong against the Boston Red Sox in his last outing a little under a week ago. So this will be an opportunity for Will Warren to bounce back as the Yankees go for the sweep of this series of Kansas City, a team they've absolutely owned in recent years. And we will see what the Yankees lineup looks like for this game. You're going to start to see some guys, get off days. And we'll see what happens as the Yankees continue on this stretch, including in this weekend against Boston, when there is a decent chance Giancarlo Stanton comes back. And that is the other piece of news as well, as he continues to work his way through rehab assignments, and he got another hit again on Wednesday night. We will see where he comes back, how he places in the lineup, and how it shake things up. And Aaron Boone talked on Wednesday and kind of for the first time admitted that he is considering giving Ben Rice some legitimate catcher reps when Stanton comes back. Now, we have seen Ben Rice make 5 appearances at catcher. I believe he has caught a total of 7 innings or 6 2/3 innings, something around that nature so far this year, but never more than a couple innings in any outing. So he has not caught 9 innings behind the plate in a while. And so I know he's out there in the bullpen. I know he's catching bullpen sessions. I know he's working on it constantly behind the scenes. But he's not been asked to do that in a Major League Baseball game in a long, long time. And he has not done it at all this season. So we'll be watching that as the Yankees kind of try to figure out how to juggle their lineups as well. And before I go, I sometimes, when in trying to condense these recaps into these, 10-minute type of shows, sometimes you miss out on some things. I need to give a tip of the cap coming out of Wednesday night's game to Trent Grisham, who made 3 fantastic plays in the outfield, and 3 plays, by the way, that had to be overturned upon replay. That's how close they were. 2 catches, and one of them a throw out of a runner trying to stretch a single into a double at second base. Just remarkable plays that he has made, and he's looked a little bit better in this series at the plate. I know he's been going through it the last few weeks or so, and I know it's caused a lot of consternation among Yankees fans, particularly when it has resulted in Jason Dominguez sitting on the bench like he was on Wednesday. But his play in the outfield has been tremendous all season long. It was tremendous again here on Wednesday night, and you can continue to weather the storm with his bat struggling recently when he continues to play that caliber of defense in center field. So just give him a little tip of the cap, and let's see the Yankees finish off the sweep here. They've won a lot of series these last couple months, and again, I'm never, ever going to complain about winning 2 of 3. You win 2 of 3 all season, you're going to have a damn good record by the time October gets here. But take 3 of 3. It allows you to make up for some of the mulligans. It allows you to make up for dropping 2 to Boston, dropping 2 to the Dodgers. Again, you have series coming up against teams that are, maybe not playing as well as the New York Yankees are overall, but 2 teams that believe their season is on the line here in the next 6 weeks or so, and as they try to get into the wild card scene before the trade deadline, and that is Boston and the Los Angeles Angels. So keep an eye out for these series, because these are the ones that you're going to have to win. You're going to have to win 2 of 3. Take the sweeps when you can get them. You weren't able to take it against a team that you were clearly better than in Colorado. You weren't able, like the last sweep that the Yankees had, and again, I say it's like the last sweep, was that Angel series. So you were able to put yourself in a really strong spot by sweeping the Rangers. You probably should have swept the Rockies, but didn't. You then sweep the Angels, but then you lose, 2 of those next 3 series before you've won these first 2 against the Royals. With the Red Sox, the Angels, and then a long homestand against the Orioles and Reds coming up. Take the sweeps when you can get them because they will make up for the fact that you're going to drop some games here and there. And oh, by the way, as we always mentioned, and we will preview it on tomorrow's podcast as the Yankees face off against the Red Sox on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That series, throw out the record books. It's just going to be a free-for-all. It always is. It always will be. And these 2 offenses are good enough to get to any pitcher that they throw at you. So let's see if the Yankees can finish off the sweep of a team that they have owned before they get on a plane from Kansas City to head to Boston for a pair of night games and then an afternoon game over the weekend. And we will have it all covered here on the Bombers Beat Podcast.